Is your driveway in desperate need of repaving, or maybe there's a crack at the end of your driveway that you need to have repaired? Chances are, if you think your driveway needs repaving, it probably does. But where do you begin the whole process? That's what we're here to tell you.
There are many different ways that your driveway can be repaired or repaved. Crews can use asphalt, the more expensive option of concrete, or the more aesthetically pleasing look of brick pavers. The first thing you have to do, though, is call the professionals.
So we're here with Jeff Shea from F&J Paving. And Jeff, once I make the decision, all right, I have to repave my driveway, what do I do?
You want to get on the phone and call your local contractor and have them come out and give you a site survey and an estimate on the project. We'll measure up the driveway. Once the existing surface is removed and you get down the grade where you want to be, we add stone, compact the stone, and you go from there.
The deconstruction process uses a lot of manpower, including pickaxes, hammers, steamrollers, and other heavy equipment to chip away at the concrete piece by piece and section by section. They have to be careful to remove all of the existing pavement before pouring the new foundation.
So right now we're kind of standing in the middle of phase 1 and phase 2. You already deconstructed this driveway. You're about to do the asphalt pour. Kind of walk me through that.
What we're going to do is we have our trucks deliver the hot asphalt from the plants. They pull into the site and we dump it into a spreader box, they call it, and we start laying the product.
The asphalt is carefully laid out as a new driveway as crews work quickly to make sure it's spread out smoothly and evenly. The sides are pounded into perfection, making sure to take into account proper drainage. The process is similar to a concrete pour, but takes less time to complete.
Asphalt's a bituminous product, and the concrete is, of course, a stone and sand mixed product. The thicknesses and the preparation for the job are totally different. Concrete's a hard product. It tends to crack under pressure, weather conditions, and spoils with salt and winter products put on it. Asphalt can crack as well, but it's more durable to the elements.
It's up to you what product you decide to use when repaving, but check with your local village or municipality to make sure if one is preferred over the other.
The reason we decided to replace the driveway, it was 20 years old, looking bad, had cracks, had one good-sized hole in it, didn't drain well, and just didn't look good. I asked the guy who came out who did the estimate and the measuring, I asked him, what is the difference these days between asphalt and concrete? He said concrete is about double, and your asphalt will last 30 years.
A concrete driveway might last longer depending on what climate you live in. Then there's the question of whether you need to repave your entire driveway or just repair a few cracks in the pavement.
When it gets to the point where you can't use a crack filler or sealer anymore, we call it alligatoring. Alligatoring is little tiny cracks and they kind of burst together, and it's a cluster of cracks that cannot be repaired anymore.
It takes about a half day for an asphalt pour, a day or two for a concrete pour. Asphalt takes a day to settle and several more before you can park your car on it again. Concrete takes a little longer to settle and cement. Now, if you want a more beautiful option and have a little extra money to spend, brick pavers are a more high-end choice.
People select pavers over the concrete or blacktop, first of all, because of the beauty of the pavers. There's so many patterns, so many shapes that you can choose from.
How do they withstand the elements?
The snow, of course, you have to be worried about the salt. There's a special salt that you can use that is not going to do anything to the pavers. And I would say snow blower is going to be safer than a regular plow. You can apply a sealer coat that is going to make the brick look nice and shiny. It's going to prevent weeds from coming from between the joints. And a good option also is to do a polymeric sand between the joints. That's going to also prevent the weeds from growing up and seal everything together.
The deconstruction process is similar for pavers, but this sort of delicate job might take some more time.
The most important thing is the base. The base needs to be strong. So for the driveway, we go 12, 15, 18 inches of gravel base. We compact it with the heavy-duty 6-ton roller. We put a little bit of sand, and then we are putting pavers down.
The sky's the limit when it comes to patterns, shapes, sizes, and colors of your brick pavers. Some homeowners even opt for custom-made patterns.
So remember, you use your driveway every single day. So when you make the decision to repair it or repave it, see what your needs are and your budget. For more information, visit our website, housesmartstv.com.